Hello, everybody, and especially hello to Tampa, to our men's national team coach, Craig Ramsay. Craig, very nice to see you after a long time, being out of Slovakia. First, maybe in the beginning, very basic info about you. How are you doing? So, how are you? We hope that you're successfully avoiding the COVID and all the matters connected with that. So, tell us something about your current setup.
Well, we're very lucky here. I've been able to enjoy the Florida weather. It has been a long time, and we've gone through the hot summer, and now we've had some really, really nice weather. Now it's getting a little bit hot again, but I've been able to golf here in Tampa. Everything is open. So you can basically do whatever you want. You need a mask to go into a store, but anything else you can do. And I live at a golf course, so we've been able to play every day and see my friends. And uh, I've had a couple of surgeries on my hand, and that's about the extent of my problems. Everything else has been going all along quite nicely.
There will be very different conditions after you come back in Slovakia, because the situation here is so bad and exactly worse than in Tampa. Maybe try to tell us when are you supposed to come back here in Slovakia, because you haven't been there for a year, for a long time, and maybe in the second part of the answer, try to tell us or describe us how did you spend the last year out of being there.
Well, I, I'm looking forward to coming back to Slovakia and seeing all my colleagues, all my friends, and hopefully get the team back together and go to work. I miss my coaches. I try to follow just to get some statistics from the leagues, etc. And it's been a funny time because I kept expecting to go back, and nothing really worked out. So this we've taken a chance that they'll continue with the World Championships in Riga. Try to get a team together, play some exhibition games and pre-tournament games, and uh, I always enjoy my time over there. It's unfortunate my wife can't come with me this time. My daughter is having a baby, so she's staying here to help out with that. And we've had an excellent time. We've been in the right place to spend this tough, troubled time, and I'm sure it's going to work out. I've had my first COVID shot. I get my second one coming up. So we've continued our lives. Everything has been good here, and just keep moving along and get some work done on my house. I had a new roof put on it, but we've had a good time. We've been very, very lucky here, and I hope to bring some of that good luck back to Slovakia when I come.
Okay, so let's go to some sports topic. The World Championship will be finally held at one place, only in Riga, Latvia. But I'm sure that you know that there was a possibility that Bratislava could be a co-host of the World Championship again. So, but the final decision was made by IJJF Council, and we know, of course, it will be only at one place. So, did you follow this interesting story?
Well, I did hear, Zuzana, Miro, I did hear that, and Igor kept me appraised of what was happening, that maybe we would have it in Slovakia again, which would have been nice for all of us to be able to stay at home and participate in the games right there for us. But uh, no one really knows what's happening. I've never done anything like this. This is, I've been in the hockey business for a long, long time, and I've never done something like this. We will attempt to do the best job we can do as all the coaches and management, and try to get our players to come and participate. Uh, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody again, but it's a little nerve wracking to do something like this, and when you don't really know what's going to happen, you're hoping for the best. We always hope for the best. We intend to do our best, the best job we can do.
Yeah, that's the way the World Championship can be held either in the bubble, maybe not, either with the spectators in the audience or not. Of course, we'll have to wait for the final decision in the middle of April, which will be made by the Latvian government. So, in case of having the bubble on, or in case of not having the spectators in the audience, would it be maybe one of the most challenges in your career's life?
Yeah, it really is. It's so much fun to play the games when there are people there. It's nice when you have our Slovak fans who are cheering for us, but even if they're cheering against you, it's the atmosphere in the crowd that really does make a difference. And there's been some NHL games with some people in the stands now, not all of them, of course, but there have been some fans in some of the games. So I hope that at some point they will feel comfortable in putting people in the arena. But if they don't, we'll just do the best. And I have never, it's like having a practice game, the atmosphere. But once the game starts, then it's a real game. And the players feel the intensity of the game. The coaches certainly feel it. And we will, again, do the best job we can.
Yeah, and the schedule was announced already. So there are very two important games, in the beginning of the World Championship against the Belarus and Great Britain as well. A very important game from that point of view. If the team will want to go through the quarterfinal to reach the spot, it's very important to win this game. So maybe try to tell us your opinion on the whole schedule of the World Championship.
Well, it's different because in the past, I think last time we did it, we played USA first, and then we played some really tough games to start. And, we had a big win against the US team, but to play those games first that you really are supposed to win and you need to win, it puts even more pressure. I think when you're playing the US like we did the last time, the first interview I did was, you're playing the best team. And you think, wow, well, let's just go play and see what happens. And we played extremely well. It's different when you play a team that you're supposed to beat because they have nothing to lose and they go out and play. And we really have no idea at this point who's going to come, who's going to be willing to do it. And when you put a team together, but you're in a bubble and you don't have that same interaction against other teams or with each other, it's going to be unique for me and unique for all the players, I think, and very difficult. But our response will always be the same. We'll go out and we'll try to work as hard as we possibly can and play the best we can.
Yeah, and at the end of our interview, there's a place maybe for a little statement, for the fans and for other people here in Federation who are looking forward to see you again here in Slovakia. So maybe what would you tell them?
Well, I'm looking forward to coming back and seeing everyone in Slovakia. Everyone in the country has treated me extremely well. My family, my wife has really enjoyed it. As I said, she can't come, but I want to see the people. I want us to have some fun. I always believe that we need to smile and have fun, whatever we're doing. So we're hoping that the people will be excited, that things will clear up a little bit and I'll be able to get outside and maybe see some people talk. Visit my friends, of course, and my colleagues, but that requires that maybe the rules will lighten up a little bit. We'll have some success against this bad, miserable disease. And we'll find a way to get together and enjoy our company, enjoy each other, and, as I say, have some fun.